Hello, everybody. What's going on? Why is it like that? It's because the last thing I was on was Borderlands. What's up, David? What's up, Ben? There we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Turn that back up. There we go. There's some audio. How you guys doing? Oh. David, I have to ask, have you been victimized yet today? Whew. All right. So, we're being attacked. Not the other way around. So we're back. We have a war day against Ontario. Did we actually just play these guys? I think we fought this clan in Clan War League. I'm very tempted. They're in Master 3 now, so we wouldn't have then. Oh well. So, we have some war attacks to do. We have some trophy pushing to do. We're at 54-36, but we have not attacked at all, so we're minus 225. Hopefully we'll end at like plus 60-ish. We have a lot of guys who have been trophy pushing. We also have a lot of new guys, as you guys can see. But Jay has been a monster of a trophy pusher. Thank you for the DM. I crashed hard. Still, the anxiety is more powerful than the enjoyment for this game. Probably will never get over that. But thanks for reaching out. No problem, MJ. I actually hadn't seen the crash yet. I was actually talking to Xylos one day, and he had mentioned it to me that you would. He said you left. I thought you just opted out of wars. I didn't see that you left completely. And as soon as he said that, I was like, well, shit. I said, if he's struggling that hard, let me message him. But I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Real talk. Yo, what's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. And I know a lot of the territory comes with being the leader, MJ. If you are tired of that, part of that was part of my reaching out for one-on-one to check on you. But if you ever do get tired, you know you can always come over here and take a break if you want. Xylos and who's the other guy? Bob paid us both a visit. They come and relax and did a couple wars with us. If you need some time away and you don't need the responsibility, come visit us. How my kids doing? We're doing all right, man. We're all doing well. How are you, buddy? I'm waiting on some of them to show off some stuff for me. A lot of them opted into war, so I'm really excited to see. Kabir got a 99% 2-star, man. I feel bad for him. Beast is the one that has my eye so much, though. I want to see him. I love the look of his attack so much, man. We got to get some attacks to warm up, though. Loosen up, right? Got to get that invis tower out at the bare minimum. Okay, so this is going to be one of those where I do Stone Slammer it. Did Mavericks and Mad Max come? Mad Max came and he actually left today already. Maverick did come as well, yes. Mad Max and Maverick are the same person? Huh. Well, that I didn't know. Well, he still has an account there. Maverick is still here. And I've fucked this so poorly, man. Don't tell me I'm already going to start off my day doing this. I think so. You think what? You think they're the same person? Maverick, I can confirm, he messaged me on Discord. Me and him were talking a little bit. God, I suck, man. I won't lie. I have struggled the past day or two figuring out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing with some of these attacks. I need to figure out what the hell's going wrong with me. Excuse me. Part of me thinks it's just my RC dive. And then I'm not prioritizing when I'm attacking nearly as much. Which is very possible, but... I mean, I feel like I'm getting amazing value from these dives. And just nothing's coming of it, man. Kabir normally never misses attacks. And I mean, it was at 99%, so like I'm not mad about it. Truth be told, I didn't even watch the replay, so I don't even know like if it was a time thing. I did see Beast was using furnaces, fireballs, and a Royal Champion dive, which is a really interesting combination. I really want to see more of him. So I'm very excited. I probably won't get to see it till tomorrow morning. Just because of the time difference, you know. But that's the guy I want to see. He's gotten my interest the most. Much better this time around. And again, right, like a 99%. Like, to us, wars aren't that serious. So I'm not sweating it, even if it was a bad attack, right? They're all. So remember 12 plus. That's why I said tomorrow morning. That's when I wager I won't see most of their replays. Yeah, I got him. But yeah, only that one account has the one that's come and gone was Mad Max. They all seem, at least the couple that have messaged me also seem very interested in the giveaways that we ended up doing. So I'll be really excited to see how these guys do when I put when some money comes on the line and see what they end up doing there. Well, that was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not sweating it, though. Alright, so I actually got money. What is over here? Oh, I have more Clan Castle cakes. Dope. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Do I have any more things I can supercharge that'll be worth a damn? This tire's not a bad shot. And then what I'll do is I'll do these last couple builders. I'll do these because these gold mines, I mean, those are never going to get another level. At least as far as I know. So I'm going to do those just because that'll be something I know sticks. It is my turn to start driving, so GG's. I'll catch you later, buddy. Be safe. Don't be an idiot. I did make this point, and this was actually on the one attack that I failed today, was I broke this rule that I've been trying. I purposely do not want to go for the Town Hall with my Royal Champion. I started doing that, and my attacks got a little better. So I was like, oh, maybe I just need to go back to my old school. Gotta watch for idiots. Joke's on them. All the idiots are already here. But yeah. That was... How did I not fucking get that? Yeah, anyway. Having not going for the Town Hall has made this a little better for me. Cases like this, I don't know how that's about to turn out, but... Because this was definitely not what I wanted, but with both those sleepers still alive, I gotta work out something there. You're a Town Hall? Fucking got him. Dab on him, dab on him. I'll never financially recover from that. Yeah, roasted, you got me. No. Don't kill my... Oh my god. He's alive? I don't think this one will go that well, but I think this one doesn't go well solely because I missed the sweeper. How are we all tonight? I'm doing alright. How are you, David? You're fine? Good. Have you been victimized today? Do I actually have a chance here? I do. Wow, I'm going to 3-star this. This is dumb. Not particularly. Fantastic. Give me a minute. No, I'm just kidding. I won't victimize you. Allie's not here to victimize you either, so count your lucky days. Call me... Why do you want me to call you a slur, David? Oh, you see this, David? I'm about to sell a book of heroes for 50 gems. Because I know you won't. You're right, I won't. I have a little more self-respect than that. But only a little bit. That's crazy. You're crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats. I hate rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I haven't sold a book in ages. I already have one, so I can't keep it. I don't have anything to use it on. So we go. Next question. I sell books what feels like all the time. That's actually probably how I get the lion's share of the gems I get, is selling magic items. Because I just don't have the space for them, right? That's what it feels like, is how I get most of them. Get the town hall. That's a big swoosh. Do you know when it's 4 times star mode? What are you, a Barnes and Noble manager? No, I don't think Barnes and Noble would pay me as well as I already get. Oh, are you asking because of the glasses? Hey, yo, peep the beard though, man. Beard getting kind of long right now. But no, I do not know when the 4 times star bonus is. I think it's supposed to be soon though, isn't it? Yo, what's up, cop? No, because you sell books. Oh, I get it. That's funny. Your beard looks like mine. You have a red beard. Did somebody say books? Holy shit. What's up, cop? How you doing, buddy? I've reached the point in my beard that when I do this, I don't feel my finger touch my skin. Like I only feel beard. Like I feel hair on both ends. I don't feel skin to skin, and it's weird. Did you like the replays I sent? I didn't see any replays you sent, David. I am, truthfully, I am never on Tuesday and Wednesday because I save it all specifically for stream. Just got Town 17. Mind you, looking at my new base. No, I send it, buddy. Absolutely. You know I'll take a look at it. From like yesterday? I didn't catch any yesterday. And I was on a lot yesterday. Actually, no, I did catch one of them. I caught one of them of you stomping a mud hole in a Town Hall 16. I did catch that. Let's do this real quick, and I will take a look. Watch the one I sent. This is the one I watched. Because you spawn in. Yep, I watched this one specifically. Because I remember you spawned right next to the town hall, yeah. Because this is the one you said, you were talking about the giant arrow. Because you got 2? You got that and the sleeper? Is that what it is? You giant arrow up here. Boom. Did I like it? Yeah, I said that was sexy. God, it's like you never listen. I got both air defenses on a single angle. I mean, that's always what I go for. Is I try and get just as... If I don't need a sweeper, I'm trying to get as many air defenses as humanly possible. And a lot of times, if you're lucky, you can snag 2. Because I remember specifically, I fast-forwarded to see this arrow that you talked about. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Sorry, I like the attention. I just wanted to hear it again, if I'm being honest. You're a hoe. Let's take a look at Cop's base. How did, I'm sure I've asked you this already, but how did your CWL end up, Cop? If I remember, you guys said you had a little better luck this time around? Oh, look at you. If the shoe fits, I guess. Oh, I have the same layout on Superman 3. Did I give you this layout, or did you find this somewhere? I have this exact same one on one of my accounts. Gold 2. Got 3rd place. So I guess it must not have been that much different. It's nice, though. I love this layout. I have one identical to it. On, I don't know if it's got it active right now or if it's got like a Legends layout. Yeah. So it's not exactly the same. It's similar, though. But I do like this layout. It's very tricky for a lot of people. That one compartment with everything kind of smushed together on that next to that monolith does trip a lot of people. I'm right. I'm left. I'm right. I'm left. Do that. It'll take out that air defense and actually gives me 2 air defenses in one. I do want to take out both those. I do get both of those. That's kind of lucky, but we take it. That getting my minion prints really hurts that right there. I would have gotten the 2 air defenses, but I needed to come in where that was. I needed to come in at this. What the fuck is it called? I needed to come in at a specific angle. I had to get those sweepers because they were both pointed up like that. I had to. You needed to come in? Typical. Buddy, I always do. Have you met my son? Can I say that feels like a really slick invis spell that I put on those 2 things right over here? So they would retarget back. That feels really slick on my part. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Talk about a fucking redirect, y'all. My bad, I was on delay. I got it off of Reddit. You're good, buddy. It's a nice base. Like I said, I got one similar to it, so I like it. I am a fan. All bucks on. What the hell's this old man doing? Did not go anywhere near his plant. Really? Maybe it's somebody else I was thinking of that had told me. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. What town halls are you guys going up against? Obviously, it's not an upper end issue, right? Obviously, a lot of your middle and lower range guys aren't going as far. So, what are you guys going up against that you guys can't manage it, or is it just that you don't have a lot of active people and people are missing and stuff? That's actually phenomenal for Buck right there. My CWL was pretty good. Yeah, you had 20 stars, right? Yeah, it's not bad. That is a pretty damn good showing, if I do say so myself. If only I didn't suck ass. I think you went against the Town Hall 16 on the last day, didn't you? Look at this, man. This Electro... These Super Yetis, man. These are so ridiculous. I mean, he's going to mop up just with this in general. So, Cop, what do you think's the issue with you guys not being able to tier up? Am I too loud? Am I too loud, guys? Help me out here. I didn't change anything, but it looks like my mic is really loud. Am I too loud for everybody? A little loud? Let's do like that. How about that? I can't tell if I'm actually loud or I'm a little animated or something in my settings switch. Sometimes, much better. Okay. Thank you, Buck. So we're doing really good on these attacks now. Now that we're sticking to our plan. Don't go for the Town Hall. Really has to be the plan here. And see, this is another one of those where I have to come in on this side. This is going to be another one of those where I probably go for both the sweepers. With my giant arrow, if I'm going to be honest. Because again, I want to come on up here so that... We're just going to let that happen then. Well now... I still need to get that sweeper, man. I am going to take one of those air defenses with me, though. We'll do something like that. That worked out surprisingly well right there. That was kind of playing with fire, I'm not gonna lie. That should be a pretty easy mop up right here now that I've done that. I don't got a ton left. Oh, but that king's gonna fuck me, isn't it? He's gonna take out the RC. I should have enough left, just not a lot to spare, man. But as long as I don't time fail, I do get this one. I bought a pass for the Magic Warden skin. Dude, those magic skins, all of them are really nice. Honestly, that's a very nice looking set. It come out with Town Hall 15. It's super clean. I love them all. You mean the mini event pass, right? I'm tempted to keep watching him. To see how he's doing. Wow, Slinger's ahead of me. Oh, but I still have attacks left. I got 2 left. I don't have a lot left. Although it does look like I'm going to go positive. Whew. The mini event pass was pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. I bought it on Super 3. And I'm a fan of it. But I'm also a fan of it because it's just some real easy... That's just some real easy loot for $3. It's a lot of loot and a lot of stuff that I can get on an account that I don't have to farm a lot for all of a sudden. I wish I had 4 wardens. Why? Because you could dress them all up? Really? Take out those baby dragons. There's a sweeper right there I don't really have to worry about because I'm not coming in at it. Actually. Let's do it like that. Let's come in. Oh, let's come in behind this over here. Let's just do it like this. Nobody gets the Grand Warden like I do. Oh, is that it? You're the only one who truly understands him? Can you fix him? Is that what you're telling me? Look at all those bombs that's just eating for everybody. I can fix him. No, really, I can't. You can never fix him, David. You can't fix people who don't want to be fixed. Maybe he doesn't need fixed. Look at him right here. Look at my glorious king. Do you think he needs fixing? Personally, I think he's doing wonderful. Yeah. For 2,000 CWLs, he better be beauty and grace. I'm actually like swagging MP abilities too. That's kind of wild. Cosmetics are so expensive. I know. I was hoping to have a second one before Town Hall 18 come out, but I'm not going to be that lucky. I'm just so upset that these two look kind of mid. The king looks great. I need the Minion Prince one to come out. Is really what I want. Ooh, said 12 offer. Oh, Clash of Dragons. That is really dope, but like for 33 bucks, man. Yeah, that's kind of dope. The Ivan Ward, not so much. Yeti Champion's fine. Take longer than every other thing and have the least amount of things to speed them up. Then why are you doing all the pets individually? I promise you, the way you're trying to upgrade your pets, yeah, because you don't even have them all unlocked. You're doing this in the most complicated way possible. You're going to be a Town Hall 15 forever if you wait to max out your pets 100%. Okay, don't go for the Town Hall, so we're going to go over here. Just doing it in order to. So you're doing it just because you have the extra loot and might as well spend the Dark Elixir on something? I think that's pretty reasonable. You should unlock them all, though. My pet house to upgrade the other ones doesn't change the fact that they all need to be upgraded. Yeah, but like leaving the pet house at one level and give you the option to upgrade the not strongest pets first is kind of weird. Because like you're leaving some of the strongest pets for last. Literally, because I think you get what? You get Phoenix at the very end of Town Hall. At the very end of Town Hall 15. Phoenix is the strongest pet that you can get. And that this, by default, is putting her last on your priority list. You do get Phoenix. And Phoenix definitely makes a difference in your attacks. Not all of them will, because you only have level 5 pet tower. So if you had a higher level pet tower, you'd see a lot more of the ones that make a difference. Diggy makes a difference. But he's probably been upgrading. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, buddy? Much better day today. Dan. What are you drinking? Just a Pepsi. Just a Pepsi. Let's watch Carnage. Let's see what he's up to. Then I'm doing Yak, Poison Lizard, who is truly useless, that I'll admit. Yeah. I mean, Yak has a small purpose that very much... Pepsi! Yeah, we had some, I ordered some pizza today. And so I got myself a Pepsi. I had a Dr. Pepper today. Fucking W's. Someone used Poison Lizard earnestly. You know, when Town Hall 15 was the max, he was actually pretty common. But very quickly got overshadowed by Town Hall 17 or 16 pets. Because like none of the Town Hall 14 pets are good except for like the. I was not around from like. No, I understand. You probably weren't there or you weren't aware of that type of stuff, right? I get it. Town Hall 13 to 15. At 15, he was. I don't know that I'd say he was meta, but for certain types of attacks, he was. By the way, how's everybody? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little on the tired side. I think I'm mentally preparing myself for a very long week. Wow, look at all those fucking archers that come out of there. That is wild. So very early and very recently, but not really in between. I close today and open tomorrow. You don't work, David. How is Allie and the kid? They're good. Allie is currently at a concert, actually. And Riot is asleep. I work at CVS. Oh, shit. Are you a cashier? That's dope, buddy. Which concert? Fuck, who is it? Yellow Card and somebody else. I don't remember. It's terrible. I hate it, and it's killing me. Why is it killing you, David? Damn, I love somebody else. What? Because I take everything seriously and the general public sucks. That is valid. And I can't get anything done, but there are so many things I need to do. Well, thankfully, since you're not in charge, that responsibility doesn't have to fall on you. That falls on the person above you. It's hard to explain over text. Try your best. We do that. We do that. I need to go back to the front to help somebody because I'm the only non-manager, so that responsibility is always mine. Everything takes me about 5 times longer than it should. So wait, managers don't ring people up at the cash register? Let's see. We're not even supposed to use the register. I'm supposed to help people at the self-checkout. It's weird. That sounds weird. They need a position to help people self-checkout. That is very weird. I do not understand. Like I said, it's hard to... Hey, no, I get it, buddy. Listen, just off the title... it sounds almost nonsensical. So I'm just going to take your word for it. I don't really feel like writing large paragraphs. I'm not going to ask you to. I'll be happy with the explanation you gave me. Which basically means not pharmacy. Correct. That means the actual like store, the retail. Do a 10-day, 100 days, 100 reels challenge on Instagram. Dude, that's going to be pretty dope. Probably going to be pretty good for your following. So I fix shelves, unload stock, and a million other things. Right, as you do. Sounds like normal retail nonsense. At the same time, I need to answer questions for customers and stuff, so my non-retail responsibilities are hard. Okay. Look at that shit right there. So I can't get anything done. Have you told your manager this? They're like, hey, this is kind of bullshit? How am I supposed to get anything done if I have to keep going up front and helping people? I'm sure my frustration professionally, but there isn't much to say because that's just kind of the whole job is. Well, then, I mean, whatever gets done, and whatever doesn't. That's just kind of how it has to be. They can be happy about it or not, but that's up to them, right? At the end of the day. There's no reason you should let this eat you up, is what I'm trying to tell you. You know? Going to get followers and motivate them to achieve their dreams? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Because I'm spending all my time with people, which is fine, I guess. I mean, that's kind of the point to retail. Oh. Neck. I just had a job for like a month and I already hate working. This feels like the end of my life. Buddy. This is because this is your first job, right? I'm not crazy? This is job number 1, right? No, I've done a bunch of stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you, like I ask Allie then when she's got a problem. Then, do you want me to help you with a solution, or do you just want to complain about it? I'm fine either way. I'm just asking. It's my first retail. I've tutored and worked some summer counselor jobs. Ah, okay. I just want to die. Well, that's not an option. You can either vent, and I will let you vent, or I can give you advice to maybe make it a little less painful. But that choice is up to you. But no dying allowed, dude. It's a job. At the end of the day, it's not that serious. It's only as serious as you're going to make it. Do you work full time? This is my life now for like $600 a week. Also, you probably... Nah. Is that full-time? I work about 35 hours a week while they're understaffed. So yeah, you work... If not close enough to full-time for me just to say it. Oh, I finally hired 2 more people. HR is having hiring issues, buddy. Every place is having hiring issues. Every place constantly sucks at hiring places because they don't pay well or they don't pay enough or it's a shitty job. We had them when we were trying to hire me. Tech issue, we can't find people. Oh. That is a little different. It's a little weird, though. You mean like people are coming in and they're not in your all's computer? Like, oh, I'm here for my first day. Well, I don't have you. I don't know what you're talking about. Like that type of deal? Am I going to fail this? Wow, I'm mad as shit. Because that's going to just eat me alive right there. Wow, I'm fucking pissed. And the manager did everything on their ends. The CVS system corporate isn't working properly. Well, that means corporate CVS sucks butts right now. That's what that means. So you can't, yeah. So it's you can't find them in the computer to actually get them set up with what they need to start. That is incredibly shitty, buddy. But again, that shouldn't be your responsibility, right? Like, if you're working too many hours, you should tell them that you're not working those hours. Real talk, by the way. Having troubles hiring? Yeah, but having troubles hiring means something different. Traditionally, when you say that phrase in normal retail, that means something very different. Normally, that means you're having trouble finding people. You can't, like, they don't have qualified or good candidates. Coming in a ton, so we're like doing what we can. Well, listen, if you want to do it because you're doing it for your manager and you're trying to be good to whoever it is, sorry for being listening. No, and again, you haven't worked traditional retail like that, so you wouldn't know, right? I'm just letting you know that traditionally that's not what that means. And if you're doing this for like your boss, cool, right? But again, not your responsibility at the end of the day to put yourself out like that. Doing nothing else. I used the army and it didn't give me 3 stars. Army is fake. Well, we have seen a lot of 3 stars today, buddy. How are you on up? It's been a minute, buddy. How you doing? I think I was here the day you tried this army because you got it from me live. And you were telling me how good it was. It's tough. I can't get 3 stars at all. No, it is definitely a little tougher. A lot of that is going to depend on the bases you end up finding, though. I won't lie to you. But it's definitely doable. I promise you. The only thing that's going to kill me is that thing. Man, I got just so little left right now. I'm hard stuck 5,400. Are you just getting like 320 or what's going on? Is it just everything's kicking your ass? I think I win this. That time is a small issue. At least with that Barbarian King. It's a good strategy. You like it? God, your name looks so familiar. I'm so sorry if I don't recognize you. How you doing though, my man? Maybe it's the picture that makes me think I recognize you. But yeah, this is my go-to by a mile. I normally average 90% 2 stars. Time fails or I just get destroyed and do it 2 star 60%. That's very unusual. Maybe you should come over, share some replays. I'll see if I can't help you out. See if I can't break something down for you. Because it might be like your entry point. It might be like where you're deciding to actually dive at itself. It kind of has to be one of those two. Because there's not a lot of other options for that attack, right? That you can really mess up on. I'm so mad about that number 3. That felt like one I should have smoked. My funneling is good, but maybe wrong entry. Well, you're welcome. If you want, we can do some replay reviews. You know, you just gotta ask. You know, because placement is pretty important. Normally, the placement of the army is not the harder of the two things. But I have seen some people struggle with it. For me, the big thing is where are you sending the Royal Champion? That seems to be the big thing for a lot of people. I lead a clan. If you have a Town Hall 7, I can invite you and show my replays real quick. Oh, you don't have a many? They can hold on the leader? If you don't, I can bring a account over. It's not a big deal. I got multiple accounts here. Town Hall 7 or any small. You don't want a big account? I mean, he's obviously not going to stay. Don't want to ruin my donos? What? I don't have anything that small. But I'm not gonna dono or request anything. Well, I might dono if you don't care, but what's your guys' clan tag? Well, then what's the tag? Let me get that real quick. Yeah, Shane. These guys are already putting up a lot of 2 stars. I got a 0 star on Clap. So are we just going to mold these guys over? Is that what I'm seeing here? We're just going to literally just put our shoulder in their fucking sternum. Yeah, boy. Alright, he gave me the tag. Alrighty. Oh, did you change your name? You guys are in Gold League. You changed your name from the one with the little smiley face or whatever? Big. So this is the replay you want me to see? W7. All right. All right. So I can already tell you why you time fail. What's up, Holly? I can already tell why you time fail, 100%. This defense is electric looking, so that's supercharges. Supercharges or what you can do when your defenses are maxed out. They're smaller upgrades, shorter time. I can already tell that you're going to time fail because you have too many invisibility spells. So your dive is too long, and you're probably placing your army somewhere around like a minute 45 left, and that's not enough time. Oh, you're using some of them a little aggressively though. That's not a bad thing. Oh. Damn, bro is a pro. You're also the Spirit Fox. Yeah, you're running a pet and getting zero value from her. You need to run Phoenix, ideally. Funneling is fine. Hold on a second. Did I really just get a spam phone call at 11 o'clock at night? Oh my god. So there's a one up. Are you still around here? You still hanging out? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. So you're already sputtering out. So, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm getting spam phone calls. What the fuck is going on? That's got to be against the law, right? There's definitely. Oh my god, that's getting on my fucking nerves. Let's replay this. So I can actually. So you need to do one of two things, right? It is me calling you. Well, I'm gonna kill you. So one of two things. You either need to put a revive or a recall spell here. Okay? That's step number one. Because if you try and do a 12 invisibility spell Royal Champion dive, Enforce is with an E. Because with that many invisibility spells, you're absolutely going to run out of time, or you're going to be borderline time just off of that. Secondly, right, number two. So the idea is to run like 10 invis spells and then run the recall or revive. The revive is nice because the revive, at the end of it, what you do ideally is place probably half of your invisibility spells, give or take. So if you have 5, you place between 4 to 6 of them. You let her die, and you don't run Spirit Fox on her. You'll notice that you're running Spirit Fox right here. And she, outside of those first 4 seconds, she does nothing for you. You try and cover them both up with the invincibility spell. You're better off putting Phoenix on there, and then that way, when your Royal Champion dies, like right here, you should have let her die with at least 2 or 3 invisibility spells coming back, right? You could have let her die right here. She'd have still got a little bit of value for you. You could have saved a couple. And either revived her or recalled her. Your giant arrow was fine. She actually took out one of the sweepers. Your arrow didn't do much outside a set of funnel on the top side. Um, which if you did that, that's fine, but you didn't really aim for anything there. You just kind of shot through the middle. You need to like try and like take out some air defenses. Like you could have shot over here and maybe gotten 2 of these. Made life a lot easier. On top of that, your minion prince is underleveled. I know 72 out of 90 doesn't feel that drastic. At max Town Hall 17, it matters, I promise you. Does that make sense? We're on the same page there. Okay, here's the 1 star. So ideally, use half your invisibility spells here. Try and either get to the Town Hall or do it to where she dies and the Phoenix helps carry that. You know, I hope that made sense that first time. Because I don't want to have to do it without imagining the replay back. The Stone Slammer's not a bad play. Stone Slammer is risky, though. We're on the same page, different book. So, same thing, obviously. You need to you cannot run the Spirit Fox and run this kind of Royal Champion dive. Because you're going to get 0 value out of your Spirit Fox. I mean, you could run literally anything else on her and get more value out of her. So you have to run, and I'm going to suggest Phoenix just because I think they're the best. So like around here, I would let her die, or I'd revive her after I place my army, or I'd have recalled her by now. This is a better Royal Champion dive actually than the first attack. We'll lose her spirit like this. She's going to lose her life here in a second. And I hope you can see what I'm talking about, that you're just getting little to no value out of her herself. Like, if you have the Phoenix there, that's dead. The Monolith is gone. Because she'd have popped and she'd have started killing that. Probably killed that Tesla. Destroyed a couple of those skeletons. Now we need to see what you do with your Giant Arrow. Patient. You missed the Giant Arrow. I'm sure you're well aware that probably sealed your fate there. So here's something else you should do, right? You should have a battle blimp along with the Stone Slammer. You should have the other one trained up at all times. The reason being, because that sweeper's still alive and that mono is almost full health, the chances of you 3-starring this are so low all of a sudden, you need to secure the 2-star. So what you should have done was have a battle blimp and done the thing where you try and drop those handful of whatever's in your clan castle, rather it be dragon riders or dragons, yetis, whatever. Try and take out that town hall with it and just secure a decent 2-star, because that's kind of your best case scenario right now. But because the Stone Slammer, what's going to happen is the Stone Slammer is going to act like a balloon, and they're going to go boom, 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 and they're going to go all the way around. And you're going to be left hoping that you could get do you not have your pets upgraded? Or do you have pets upgrading currently? How many invis should I use? I'm time feeling a lot. My limit, 12 is the absolute most. And I think 12 is excessive. I think probably like 9 or 10 is a sweet spot for a lot of people. And so, see, that was not the best use of a minion prince ability either. You didn't really get a whole lot out of it. It's been a year, so my levels are pretty bad there upgrading, though. So let me put you on game, right? Do you have all the pets unlocked? Do you have everybody unlocked? What other spells after 10 invis? Then you run your revive/recall, and then like a rage spell if you want to. Except the weird bat looking thing, Sneezy. And the worst part is that Sneezy is actually pretty good. You should run the Royal Jelly on your Minion Prince. You should run Sneezy when you get him. You should run him on your Grand Warden. You should run a Phoenix on your Royal Champion. And the Queen can be either the Unicorn or Frosty. That's kind of take your choice. That's kind of whichever you prefer there. I've seen some people run Phoenix on the Minion Prince. I personally don't like it. Check pet levels really fine. They're not bad. I mean, like, listen, you should still upgrade them. Phoenix is more than fine. He's fine. And if you don't have the bat, if you don't have Sneezy, you should run Diggy on your Warden. Those two are fine. Angry Jelly. I mean, I'd still run the Angry Jelly until you get them upgraded. When you upgrade them, then swap them out for whatever you want on the Minion Prince. Probably like the Electric Owl. I still think he's that good that you should be using him. By the way, going to sleep, have to eat dinner, wake up tomorrow 7 a.m. Be a productive day. Have a good night, Ollie. Hope you have a fantastic day tomorrow, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. These two are fine, right? Like, I'd still upgrade the Phoenix. I'd still upgrade the Angry Jelly, right? But it's not the end of the world, right? The levels aren't so egregious, but those were, even at their levels, they are by far the strongest pets. You should be using them. You're definitely missing out. If you want to, you can put up a friendly challenge and I'll attack you and I'll show you how to do it. If you want like a live example, send the base over. Oh, you want to try it? Oh shit! I'll see if I can 3-star you. All right. Friendly challenge. Yeah, give me 1 second, bud. I got you. My base is on cooldown at the moment. Oh, Lord. I got you, though. Oh, Allie said she just got out the concert. Perfect. So she'll actually be home before 1 o'clock, I'd wager. Assuming traffic getting out's not that fucking awful. Do Phoenix, Diggy, then Frosty at 15, right? As far as like upgrade order goes, yeah. That's definitely the way to do it. Phoenix is by far the best pet for that. So is Diggy's really good too. So he's not like... If you really wanted to be more one way or the other on that one, I wouldn't fight you on it. Damn, you got 8,000 donos. Damn, you got 12,000. I think it works. Is there a hero pet pairing regular thing? Or is it Town Hall and Army Base? There's a little bit of variance at Town Hall and Army Base. But a lot of them are pretty universal. So there's a little bit of variance, but not a lot. Nope. Yeah, it does not appear. So now he's just naked. You need some batteries in your clock? No, it's been broken like that for months at this point. And you don't have... He didn't have the earthquake boots or nothing on there. Take it down. No. I like that clock right where it's at. Okay, now you have to let her die. You have to be okay letting her die. Okay, there you go. She's gonna die. No Phoenix, but that's okay. Because you can still get this revive. Place your troops. Place your army. Revive. And then finish your dive with what little you got. Now, in this scenario, he could, in theory, have gone Stone Slammer. There's not a big issue one way or the other here, though. I see, but he's got no sweeper he's going head first into. And he pissed away the rage. Clock should be accurate. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna have to show him. I'm gonna have to attack myself and see if I can't do it. Between win Stone Slammer and win retirement, bro. So, I prefer the Battle Blimp most of the time. Let me show you one. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm in my car. I'll let you know when I leave. Perfect. Let me show you an example. So, the reason you would Stone Slammer is if, like, the Town Hall's already dead. Right? Town Hall's down, you don't need the Stone Slammer. The reason you would... Battle Blimp is if you don't have a plan for this, if you don't have the Town Hall already down. That's kind of what all that depends on. So, step one. Right, you have to identify where you're going to hit at, right? The most important thing for you to take down is either the Town Hall or the Monolith. You have to take one or the other, right? So, we're going to go nosing on the Monolith. Because we can't. You'll notice I'm actually covering up the Clan Chaos troops that come out. What hero will have the jelly guy? I always preferred the... I always preferred the Minion Prince. If you were to let me pick. So I got the Monolith down. I'm getting a little bit extra value. Phoenix is going to pop. Part of his problem was his Phoenix was upgrading, so Phoenix didn't pop. I'm going to go in a little angle like that. So you see I've cleared out a whole lot, especially this really important thing, and realistically I actually should have Giant Arrow from here now in retrospect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this. And something else you should do in this scenario, you should hold your... You should hold your Minion Prince ability, essentially, till after the halfway mark. If he makes it, if you go over 50%, the amount of chance that it feels like you have to increase is drastic. And you can already see how much better this attack's gone for me than it did one up. I actually might not even 3-star my own base. No, I think I probably will. There's not a whole lot left. So I picked a bigger defense to take down. All levels pose more of a threat. Do you benefit from blimping the Town Hall down? You avoid hitting your army, or is it for star security? A little bit of both. Part of it's for star security. Part of it is that a lot of bases recently are like a ring style base, and so they actually plan on having you like this. Whereas invisibility tower right there, and so if you hit it with something, your troops will go away from it, and they'll go to something else. So the blimp is just a way to is just a steady plan to be secured for the town hall. It's just a guaranteed. This is the town hall. It's gone. Does it tend to create more time fails or just army fizzles? You know, it actually helps prevent both. I understand it now. Send it. All right, he thinks he's got a better idea now. Let's see what he's got. He doesn't have the rocket spear, I don't think. Part of this, if he does the same thing I did, something that will come into play, we'll see the difference in army levels, or troop levels. He's actually not far behind. He's probably at like a Town Hall 16 type of hero levels. Obviously, like 98's passed, but... Need you to be there you go. Now go after that Town Hall. Now let her die. Let her die. Just let her fight those clan castle troops. You missed the giant arrow, but that's part of it. That's a fucking shame, because he doesn't have Phoenix. What's the name of the pencil thrower troop? It's literally just throwers. That's literally their name. Is that not a waste of a revive? What do you mean? You mean like when I let them die right there? So you actually let them die so you have time to place your army, essentially. The revive brings them back. And that's why you save... was for the early push. No. The revive is actually for after you've placed your army. This is rough. Yeah, this is a... Truthfully, a lot of what boils down to that one is you missed that giant arrow. That was a lot of that. You missed your giant arrow. Not to mention, you're also kind of... Gotta run later, buddy. No problem, buddy. Have a good night. You're also running the blimp like the old tome still works, right? I think missing my arrow ruined the momentum. Yeah, missing your arrow fucked you completely. You might not 3-star that even with the arrow because your blimp got bombed because you're playing a little aggressive with your warden and your eternal tome. What you should do is you should let your warden get out a little bit out in front and let them get a little closer. Send your blimp in at an angle so it's covered more by the complete area. So it has a better chance to get there. And I will say, if you're running a blimp, you're better off running Yetis inside the blimp, I will say. Is that what you run? Yep. Oh, I'm not running it exactly right now. But yeah. If I have my pick in war and I'm using a Stone Slammer, I will use Dragon Riders. If I'm running a blimp, I am running Yetis, though. You can get them done without Yetis. You can take a Town Hall with the Dragon Riders. It's just not as easy. So, like... It's kind of like a which would you rather, right? So I run Yetis just to be safe. Excuse me. Long time no see. Please review my base. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again, my friend. He's going at it again. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I'll look at your base. I don't know that your base has changed much, buddy. I don't know that your base has changed much. It doesn't look like it has, man. Still looks nice. I like the design that you've been going with, though. Of course, you're putting that up there. It's nice. How you doing, man? What's up, King? I'm not willing to get hit, so I may be here for a minute. Hey, if you'd rather sit there and just hang out, then go for it. Okay, he got the core right there, right? He got the core compartment. Once again, I got back after 2 months. I did all right. That was a better attack, obviously, right? Let's see what you did and didn't. I was attacking as well, so I didn't get to see it in real time. Go straight for the mono. Again, there's a little bit of a caveat here because you don't have the Phoenix. Your Phoenix is upgraded. So I'll give you a little bit of leeway there. And you're also using the haste file, which was never my first pick. It's not a bad pick. It's just never my first choice. Okay, so you got one of those, so you should, in theory, come in over here. Let's see how he blimp angles here. Okay, he does a little better on the blimp angle. Okay, so he did it with the Dragon Riders and the balloons. And you see he does get some value out of it. The Yetis do more in that scenario, but he does do better there, right? I will say, I want to ask, what made you come in from this corner right here? What made you come in right here? I didn't mean to do Well, that does make a little more sense. Because your Dragon Rider, Yetis might not have killed the whole compartment, but they would have done a better job at taking out more. Just because of the Yeti Might involvement at that rate. Because of the sweepers. But why come in on the corner right here as opposed to like head on to like some air defenses and multi-archers instead of just nose at them? Not that it's wrong that you do that. I'm just curious. Wouldn't they split? That depends on how you use them. So, rule that I have lived by in this game is you never come in from a corner. Never. That is rule number 1 in Woodshed Handbook, right? So here's the thing. There's pros and cons to this, right? You come in over here, there's not a lot of defenses. Your army can push and start their attack really easy. It does kind of start the merry-go-round effect where they're going to go all the way around the base, but that's fine. The way this base is set up, they're going to have to, right? They're going to have to do that regardless. You did better with angling the blimp. You should still be a little more patient with how long you wait for the blimp. And should be a little more patient waiting to throw down the blimp and waiting to use the Eternal Tome. You don't have to be very patient, but you need to be a little more patient than that. Because realistically, your Warden might have started approaching this, which means the Eternal Tome would have ended somewhere around here, and your blimp could have got here, no problem. Okay. And I was right, because like, look at where this tome is ending, right on this line. So it'd be a lot easier. But the issue is, right, with part of it, right, there's a multi-archer right here. That by the hold on, let's look at this again. This is min-maxing to the fucking max, by the way. This is the difference, right, between 5,500 trophies and 6,000 trophies, right? This is the fucking difference, right? This is real talk. look at how soon these multi-arch towers start shooting you, right? So you get in range of them. Here in a second that you will. Your Eternal Tome's already gone. You used your Eternal Tome on a spot where there was little to no defenses because your Royal Champion dive was right there, right? So now, even though you do have your Healing Tome, this is actually doing damage to you the entire time. Coming in from this side wouldn't have been bad, but you would have had to come in like right here, essentially. You want to go head first at the defenses that are going to give you problems and do damage to you early on, because that Eternal Tome is going to help avoid so much of that damage. So ideally, you want to go head first in the heavy spots and try and avoid corners like that if you can. If you watch me attack, there is almost never, I won't say never, because occasionally I do it like an idiot. But there's almost never a time that I go nose up in a corner. Does that make sense? Like right now, right? You see that I'm like kind of setting a funnel with my dragons. I put one on either side. I'm going to lose a dragon or two to them going opposite directions. But I have a really nice control of where my troops are going. I have total control. As you can see. Everything's going in there. They'll some wrap around there. She's actually going to go do that. Royal Champion up here to support everything just got frozen. Army will take that out. Really easy. Does that make sense, though? Or does it sound like I'm talking out my ass? If I sound like I'm talking out my ass, let me know. But I'm also fucking goated, so keep that in mind. No, I'm just messing with you. I hope that makes sense, though. Because even that small of a difference is the difference between 85% and 92%. Like, it's... That sounds that small, but that's the difference between like a 93% and 100%. Right? Do you want to go again? Again, you're a little screwed because your Phoenix is upgraded. You're a little in trouble because of that. So you're doing this at a disadvantage. I will say. So you shouldn't beat yourself up over it completely. Oh, this one was just fucking made for me. Okay, good then. I don't need to do that. Couple. So see, same thing right here. Even though it's not the same attack, I'm going head first in the multi-archer towers. Because I know they'll give me trouble. I'm not giving my blimp a lot of space right here because I'm doing the quad clone thing. So I have a lot of room to manipulate. Wow, why didn't my balloons get cloned? I mean, it worked out fantastically, so it doesn't matter, I guess, but... But the clone allows me the control of where are they gonna go? So don't... Like, I still went head first into them, but that was still a very early warded ability. Hi, Andy. What are you doing, sweetie? On my way. Hell yeah. Are you on the road, or are you just not getting out of the parking lot? You're going to be home sooner than we thought. On the road, beautiful. Be very careful. I love you. Oh, well, he's got a chance here. I actually think he gets this one. I need to see what he did differently. But the queen alone still being alive is a difference maker here. Because that scatter's not going to do enough damage to her with what little time is left. Yeah, his cleanup troops don't matter. And you know, his warden's not as underleveled as I thought, because he only goes to 65, doesn't he? That's much better. I didn't even see the whole thing. Hold on. Let's go watch him. Invis straight on the mono. About time. I didn't get to watch the whole thing that time. I come in halfway through it. Let me regroup. Hold on. Okay. More comfortable. Look at that. So you got both sweepers, and you're obviously way more comfortable letting her die. That's the entire point to the revive. So that's a beautiful thing to see. Space them all out. Going head first into the multi-archer. You can tell his dragons are going to space a little more. Again, this is me min-maxing, right? This is as best effort as possible. I normally put one dragon on either side of where I want my dragons to be gone straight for, and then I'll place dragons in between them. So I give them half a second, but that's a me thing. That's not something I would tell everybody to do. Still a little impatient with the warden ability, but it actually was better this time that you were more impatient because of that. Minion Prince going there. He separates, which makes this actually not very good. Because that's just really unfortunate. I'm not going to lie to you. But you actually have enough of your army up here, and you seem to have created enough value here towards the bottom. Oh, that second set of dive right there. Ooh. That works out much better for you. And this is where this is where we come in at. Where he just walks over the rest of it. Definitely better. Definitely better. The only thing left that shows here is that blimp. But of course, like, again, in this scenario, the way your army went, you weren't able to manipulate the warden and the blimp like you wanted to. So that was not on you. That one's on the game and the game shitty pathing. The only thing you need to do now is level up your heroes. That was a much better go. Much, much better. You do with the drags. And sometimes it doesn't matter. Because the issue is, you're right, the dragons do feel like they split. So me giving them that second for the first couple to kind of pester on them does help. But, again, that's a me thing. Wow, I can't believe I missed both of those. Don't take any notes from what's about to happen right here. Not a single fucking one, by the way. We do that. You got any more bases? Not on that account, no. I can bring over another account if you want more bases. If you let me do these last couple of Legends attacks, I can do more with you. I'll bring my main account over. If you want, I can join tomorrow and try out all of your bases. I got to go shower and work tomorrow. That works for me, too. You can come on over and I'll let you try some of Super 3, or my main account. I got 3 bases that are... 2 of them are pretty high-level bases. The third one is undetermined. It's a very specific type of fuck you. Type of base. Made for a very specific person. I'm trying to push to get some more purple cups on my profile. I doubt I can beat my all-time. What's your all-time at? 5936. Yeah, being out of practice at 5936 is going to be a tall ask. I shan't lie to you. Uh, 5936 is a tall ask if you've been out of practice. But it's doable. You never know. It's a long season, too. This is like a 40-day long season. There is a real possibility you can. I did that with the Witch Broom troops. You did that with the Vent troops. That makes more sense. When they were very OP. I never use event troops. I kind of was on the fence about them for the longest time, and now I could not stress this enough. I literally hate using them nowadays. I refuse to use them. Anytime any event troop comes out, I refuse to use them. No matter how busted they are. They were actually so crazy. And you know the Lava Loon, the first time they come out in 2023, that was actually my deciding factor that I was never going to use event troops again. Because when I went back to try and do normal attacks, my normal attacks sucked. Because I'd just been used to brain dead spamming Lava Loons. So I stopped. So I would always be on point. And it looks like it's worked. For the most part. Like, I never really have that much trouble adjusting. If I'm ever off my game, it takes me a day or two to adjust to whatever I'm trying to do. Look at X-Man. I love him, dude. He's just so polite. He's asking permission to attack somebody. Basically, a brain-dead E-Drag spammer. I mean, that's essentially what happened. And so I turned it off. I was like, I'm not doing this to myself. And so I did. I actually used to spam E-Dragons like most everybody in the world. There was a time in my life. And realistically, there are still scenarios where I'll still be an E-Drag spammer, but they're at like Town Hall 12 or 13 or something like that. Every month for trophy pushing? Buddy, that was me. But we don't do that every month anymore. Buck, no, it was both of us. But yeah, Buck's still here. Buck's a founder. He's not going anywhere. I'm not going to let him. I love him too much. I always told people it was Buck. Buck might have gave you yours, but it was a collaborative effort. We both, because Clash of Clans actually limits the number you can give away in a month, so we had to split them up. But yeah, Buck's still here. I always tell people, and I'm being dead serious when I say this, that if Buck stopped playing completely, I would really struggle to be a leader anymore. Not that I would give it up altogether, but there would definitely be a step back taken from me. Like, I would definitely take a step back. My performance would probably drop, if not the clans altogether, honestly. Buck is a fucking mascot at this point. Oh. Kabir's on. Let's see what he's got. I personally think the new recruiting system sucks. Oh, it's ass, dude. It is such a shame. I cannot stand it. What has happened here? New members been trying for months. Half the members are inactive. Yeah, buddy. It's beyond tough, man. It is. I could not tell you how hard it is. I couldn't imagine starting a new clan from scratch nowadays. I think I got very lucky starting when I did. Although we didn't have global at the time. So we got incredibly lucky. What the hell happened to his attack here? Okay, he's doing the little Root Rider thing. I missed the old system. What was the old system? Let's just call it what it is, right? We all miss global chat. That's what it really is. Global chat made recruiting so much easier. He's gonna lose his world champion. Global chat, I never really used global chats. It was the... Wow, it got its pet. That's wild. Why'd he separate? What the fuck is he doing? He's just spamming everything down there. It's your ability or your royal champion's gonna die. Okay. Saved his royal champion there. Hey, I was just saying hi from college where I'm super busy, but I wanted to wish y'all a great day. Hey, I appreciate you saying that, man. I hope you are having a fantastic time at college, buddy. Best wishes from Dad. He's using druids? Where's he using druids at? Are they in his clan castle? Maybe. Yeah, he's using that way too late. Shit's busy, but the people rock. I love y'all. We love you too, buddy. Thanks for saying hi. Kabir really shit the bed on that one. Okay, I know Lazy can attack. I've seen him attack. I know he can. So I'm not particularly worried about him. I thought you meant X as in the kissing thing. No, no. His name's Xavier, so I always just call him X. I did the same thing. We had a guy in the clan, not for very long, but we had another guy. His name was Xylos, and so I just called him Z, because it's just easier. Like a little nickname, right? And then I'd give him a little kiss on the forehead. Little mwah. Rex struggling too against this one. This one actually looks super clumped up. This one actually looks like it should have been his. I guess it still might be. No, he's missing a hero as part of it. Who's currently your worst member? Like, worst attacker? Like, of our Town Hall 17s, or just in general? It's hard for me to say with the other guys. Are we talking about all town halls or like 17s? Because like anybody who's like a 16 or a 15, I wouldn't know. In general, again, with like guys who just like lower town halls, it's impossible for me to say. Because I don't know. I love Makar, but Makar has a long way to go. Because he is just an E-Drag spammer. It's me, and I'm proud. She is not the worst attacker. You know, honestly, and I mean this as respectfully as I can, because we don't have bad attackers, right? I'd say the person who has the furthest way to go is probably Makar, just because, again, Town Hall 14 is an E-Drag spammer. He stays in Legends because of it, but he can't really go anywhere. Part of that's because he's a 14. Part of that's because he's an E-Drake spammer. Flounder. And I'd probably say Jin Porter are probably like the next guys. Like as far as like 17s go, that have the most to do. Jin Porter and Flounder both don't put in a lot of time consistently. So they have their ebbs and flows. So sometimes they're actually pretty decent. Sometimes, like, I mean, it's like a... No, I'm not going to speak bad about them. But, like, you know, you get the idea, right? Sometimes good days, bad days, right? And because of how little they play sometimes, they have more bad days than others. But they're both capable. It just kind of depends on the day, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Buck 3. What the hell is he coming over here for? Who is your best member excluding you and Buck? You mean like best attacker? Attack-wise again? Truthfully, it's definitely not Buck anymore. Buck doesn't play a whole lot anymore. He actually just moved into a new house. So Buck has not been on as much. And honestly, even putting myself in that conversation, there is somebody who's teetering on the same platform as I am. So you might even give him the nod over me, and it's JC. Jay. It's very possible that Jay is better than I am at this point. I don't want to commit to that, but he's pretty fucking close if he's not. He has a higher peak than mine. He's pushing right now harder than I ever could have imagined. He's pushing like I did when I first got into trophy pushing at like Town Hall 15. Kid is a fucking animal. He uses the same attack I do, except he doesn't do the Yeti blimps. He does a Stone Slammer with Dragon Riders in him. And he absolutely obliterates bases. He's a monster. So if you don't include me, and even if you do include me, it's kind of a toss-up. Because I'm probably a more versatile attacker than Jay is, but Jay has that one attack nailed down pat. Like, hold on. Let me... Holding me back. What should I do after this season? Just non-stop upgrade them. I want to show this real quick. This is Jay right now. This is the mode that he's in. That 22, that's his global rank. This is his peak right now. He's peak. I think he's technically peaked in like 3rd USA and 22nd globally. That's how fucking nasty Jay is. I don't like, so like, listen, your heroes aren't as underleveled as I thought. I do think your minion prince is definitely holding you back. So I would definitely make sure you focus some on your minion prince. I would say that kind of has to be a high priority. Good for Jay. Yeah, good for you. Seriously, fantastic. Jay is... He has been a borderline... I don't even want to say borderline. He's been a quote-unquote killer for a couple months now. And now he's just reaching that territory where it's like... It's kind of his world, and everybody else is just living in it. The only reason I'm even going to pretend to give myself the edge over Jay is because me and him had a trophy pushing contest last month and I beat him. That's the only merit I have to stand on to tell you I'm better than Jay. The only. And again, I am a little more versatile, so I'll give myself that, but Jay's fucking nasty, dude. Like, I'll wager Jay adjusts better to Town Hall 18 than I will. He is in way better form than I'm at. He's in better form than I am right now. That's how good he is. I beat Allie. Why'd you beat Allie? Have a good night, bro. Gonna shower, then sleep. Have a good night, one up. We'll talk to you later, buddy. How did you beat Allie? In trophy pushing? You did that one time. She wasn't really trophy pushing, but you did beat her technically. Thank Christ. Right there. Yo, man, almost done maxing out my builder base. What's up, Darth? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Technically, I am saying technically. She basically didn't trophy push. I'm not going to give you the whole thing. I'll give you a partial of it. Look at that. 2 heroes max. Oh. How close are you on your builder base, Darth? That's a lot of gold. I should definitely spend it. Damn, look at 1,900 gems. Jesus. Upgrade your bombs. No. You can't tell me what to do. And that's how I feel about that. Oh. What I'm going to do. Because when I have that much money, I'm just doing the most expensive thing. Because it's not very often I'm just absolutely fucking backing up the Brinks trunk on this account. So when I have a mass amount like that, I am just sending it on the most expensive stuff I got. TBH. Interesting arrow. I was hoping to point more down and to try and get one of those. I did not. Where's my minion prince? Oh, there he is. Yeah, not my best giant arrow. I need to practice more on my giant arrow. My giant arrow is the only thing that's actually been shooting me in the foot lately. But I'd bet money on beating him in a giant arrow contest. I don't know, man. Getting that high, and again, that was his peak. That was he pushed it in the night. I don't think he's ranked top 200 globally by the end of the day. But he is top 200 America right now, I'd wager. That he's still teetering there. That means Jay doesn't mess up on much of anything, man. Yo, check the base. Yo, what's up, Makar? How you doing, buddy? Oh, no. Jay's going to be just outside of the top 200. He's fallen further behind. Oh, man. He got his scenery. Oh, did he get his scenery? Look at that. Fucking mint. That's dope, dude. Was it worth it? You're not far from being next town hall, are you? Your heroes need a little bit of leveling, but you're not far from it. Months, bro, it's done. I'm glad you think it was worth it, man. That's awesome. Good for you, buddy. Just traps and heroes left. The heroes are going to be the hard part, right? That's going to be the grind and a half. I'm going to go Town Hall 15 while doing heroes just so I can use the 6 builder and do Town Hall 15 walls. Alright. You know when you're doing that? Hammer of Heroes, not available. Sad days are sad. As soon as I finish all my traps and everything else aside from the heroes. Ah, I gotcha. And then you're just going to hammer down your heroes from when you get to Town Hall 15 on, huh? How long does Town Hall 15 vary? Don't listen to him. It does not take very long. Oh, you know what? I've been at it for a few months. A few months in the grand scheme of things of Clash isn't that long. But it's not a breeze. But it's not as long as David's going to make it sound. There are like 50 hero levels. David, he's not even doing the Town Hall 14 levels right now. What makes you think he's going to do all the 50 Town Hall 15 ones? Am I in these? Oh, I'm actually not with this account. Even better. So this one can actually, this is Allie's account. This one can actually just Heroes Ahoy. Which is precisely what I'm going to do. Oh, if you ignore Heroes, you'll be done in like 3 weeks. I know that, the difference of knowing, right? You shouldn't ignore your heroes, but, you know. Do you? No, I know what you meant. I know you meant heroes. Don't you worry. Can't believe we lost war the other day. I can. It happens, you know. It was a really bad showing from 2 co-leaders, which typically is not a recipe for success, because normally the co-leaders are the strongest attackers. So like me and White Chocolate both went 50% for the day as far as 3 stars, and that typically does not bode well for us. It's because you didn't have me. David, you complain if I have you. You complain if I don't. Excuse me. I'm just kidding. Complain away, David. I'm not complaining. That sounds like complaining. That's exactly what somebody who was complaining would say. But yeah, I mean, it really boils down to me and White Chocolate did not have a good showing. And that's kind of that. We'll see what happens this war. We're on a much better start this war. I need the ore, but I'm not opting in because war stresses me out. Why does it stress you out, David? David, you should opt in for like every war. I'm not kidding, because regardless of if you have heroes or not, the war outcome should not make a difference. Lindo's scared. Why are you? He's not even here. Lindo's not even with us. He's not until CWL. Well, I have them now. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, regardless, like, I always tell people, if you're Town Hall 15 or less, you could basically non-stop upgrade heroes and war, and you would not hurt us at all. And I don't mean to make you feel any type of weird way by saying that, but you're not a high enough Town Hall level to impact us one way or the other. Like, you can't swing a war. Like, me having 4 accounts in war swings a war for us, right? Swings it one way or the other. I also don't feel like fighting 17s. You don't have to. I mean, listen, that's just up to you. If you want the ore, then fantastic. But if not, like, or, you know, you don't want to attack a base, then that's also up to you. Hi, Andy. Wasn't last war, like, all 17s? No, buddy. There were, like, 12s in the last war. Somebody go check the war log on that, but I'm pretty sure we had like 12s and 14s in the last war. You see a lot of 17s, but it was not all 17s. $11K, that's pretty decent. I wasn't paying attention to the fucking things at all. Yep, and there's a sleeper right there. Andy, what do you need, sweetie? Who's Andy? Andy is one of my cats. But it's Andy with an I. She's a sweetheart, but she's a schizophrenic. And I'm almost not joking when I say that. Shout out Andy, there we go. Put some respect on my cat's name. That's right. I'm so tired, then go to bed. Am I your bedtime? Is that how you know when I get off? It's like, oh, it's time to go to bed? Am I that old? No, because then I'm at work for another 8 hours sooner. I guess that's valid. If man, you just are not made for retail, are you, David? And I just got off my 8, buddy. Yeah, no, I get it. I hate working so much, I'm so lazy. Well, you should be somebody's trophy wife. Nothing about this is fulfilling or interesting. That's probably because of what you're doing, though. I'm not cute enough. Well, then you either need to get cuter or, you know, or obedient. Well, that one's on you. You don't get to be a brat and then be upset that somebody won't make you a trophy wife and that you have to work for a living. It's one or the other. I can't do this for 50 more years, buddy. You're telling me. From Thursday to probably next Monday, I'll be working 10-hour shifts every day. I'm not even joking, I'd sooner die. Well, then I would start working on other ways to produce money. That is probably your next best alternative. To find another way to make money or find a job you like. Believe it or not, they do exist. Like, as much as those 10-hour days at work kick my ass, I do enjoy what I'm doing. Makes it easier to go to work every day. Not to mention the 1-year-old in the other room. And those long days suck, man. You could ever ask Allie next time you talk to her, next time I'm on stream. But I come home after 10 days, I take off my shoes. My feet are sore, I prop my feet up. and I just kind of exist. It sounds weird. It sounds bad, but welcome to the life of a man. And I don't even do anything hard. I run a fucking nutrition center, a GNC, right? Like, I don't do anything hard or strenuous. It's just long. It's just boring. I'm observing us. It's so stressful. What's stressful about it? Are they going to fire you? So you're... So, like, you have, like, a regional guy or a district guy coming in and watching over you? My work reflects in the store? Yeah, but, like... So, listen, you should try to do your job. Your job should not stress you out to the point where you're worried about anything. At least not for a job that won't, like... Here's... never mind. I'm not going to give any good advice. Because I'm a 10 toes standing on business type of guy. So, like... My store reflects on me. But my staff doesn't do a whole lot in terms of what my boss is looking for. Shitty Friday night. Let's hope tomorrow is better. Well, that's probably because it's Tuesday. But I'm sorry you had a shitty night, RC. How you doing, brother? Guy comes in like every 2 weeks. It's too much. It's Friday for us. Does that mean we're drinking? Woo. What, David, what's this guy's title? This guy that comes in every 2 weeks. What's this dude's title? He's DVP. District Vice President. Why is he in your guys' store every 2 weeks? You know how much that would piss me off as a store manager to see my boss come in every 2 weeks? He's like the boss of all store managers' bosses. So he's like essentially what I would consider a district manager then. And you know how pissed off I'd be seeing that guy? You know how many times I've seen my district manager? Once. I've met him once. I don't know. I don't like Walgreens all of a sudden. Or CVS. Whichever one you work at. I don't like them. Remind me never to work for that company. It's all up in our business. What? Okay, why are they specifically in your guys' store? Or are they just like this to everybody? It sounds like fuck CVS. The job is not fun. Then why do you have it? It's not worth the stress, buddy. Because I have nothing else going on. Well, you could not be torturing yourself. If the option is torturing yourself with a job you hate, or not torturing yourself, not torturing yourself is a better idea. If that's how CVS operates, there's some fucking dick noses. Oh, the event's over. Sad days are sad. We'll do Royal Champion, because she really needs some levels. On the bright side, pet potions are back in the shop. I did see that. That is pretty nice, right? Giant Ball will be available in half hour. Whatever. Alright. 12:10, 2:15. That is going to be... Oh, I'll donate to Ray's real quick before I get off. That is it for me, though. I'm tired. I'm ready to go lay down and wait for Allie to get home. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Y'all know how it goes. hopefully I see y'all there. Have a good night, everybody.